Coach said that the 57-yard pass to Golden Tate on the last drive, that you physically couldn't have made that throw last year.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your arm strength at this time last year and compared to now?
I think you guys can see it out there for yourselves. Last year I wasn't real healthy, coming off the elbow surgery and being hurt throughout the season. And I feel great right now. I feel 100% back to where I'm supposed to be. And it's just great to throw the guys like Golden Tate and just throw it as far as I can, let them go get it. So.
How much more confidence does that give you then with your arm, the added arm strength?
Oh, it gives me a lot of confidence. Being at 100% is a lot different than being hurt. And I just feel great right now, and I'm happy that we came out of spring this way, and everyone's pretty much healthy.
Is it a relief to be able to uncork one like that? Is it frustrating when you can't?
It was a little frustrating last year, but that's just what happened. I had the surgery, and I was getting banged up, and obviously I wasn't 212 pounds like I am now. I was like 195 all last year, and real skinny and stuff like that. But and I feel great right now, and it just feels good to be healthy.
When you hit that pass and you hit Golden, is there a feeling you have at that point, or are you kind of too into it to realize that you just did something that, like Charlie said, you couldn't have done just a few months ago?
Yeah, I think I was just into the game, and looking back right now, like Coach said, I couldn't have done that last year with being unhealthy and stuff like that. So.
You think Kamara had a foot in on the last?
Oh yeah, he definitely had a foot in. He probably had 2 feet in, but the defensive guys were saying he wasn't in, but I know he was in.
How does the offensive line? I know it's a lot of the same guys, but how do they compare now to last year?
I think they're just a lot closer. They came together after last season. A lot of people were, being critics of them and stuff like that, and they just came together and said, we need to do this, and they came together as a unit, just the 5 of them, but all the offensive line, and I think they're making real big strides. So.
Jimmy, I realize it's only spring, but how much pressure is there on this team? Do you feel as well, so that the 3-9 doesn't happen again?
Well, when you come to a school like Notre Dame, there's always going to be pressure. It's a big time school, and there's going to be pressure each and every year, whether you win a national championship and you got to come back and win another national championship, or like a season last year going 3-9. There's always going to be high expectations because this is Notre Dame. This is as big as it gets, and we're just happy trying to get better each and every day. So.
Jimmy, everybody says correctly that you're slinging the ball, you get zip on it. That's all fun stuff. It's good. Mm-hmm. Is there like a guy that you watched growing up that had a great release or great zip that you were like a fan of? Who was your guy?
There wasn't really anyone that in particular, but my quarterback coach, Steve Clarkson, he worked with guys like John Elway, who had a real quick release, and guys like Dan Marino. And I watched tape on both of those guys who had probably the quickest release in the NFL and stuff like that. So I just try to mimic what they do, and try to get the ball out as quick as I can.
Is there like a bullet point list of things you want to accomplish personally in the offseason going forward through the summer? Things you have in mind specifically?
Not really. I just think the biggest thing is, to get this team ready to go for September 6th or 7th, whenever we play San Diego State. We have to do a lot of things from right now to September 6th to get ready. And I'm just going to work as hard as I can, and the team's going to work as hard as we can to get ready to go.